What's going on, guys? So again, we are continuing moderator week where Mo gave me a bunch of ideas. He's my moderator. He gave me a bunch of ideas for my videos this week. And so all the videos are technically, the topics are chosen by him. Today we're going to be doing, I believe this was a tag video floating around, but this is the one that he wanted me to do. I'm guessing he saw it. But it is, if I could choose one fragrance to wear each month throughout the entire year, what would be the 12 fragrances that I chose? So that's what we're going to be doing today. So without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude. Thank you guys so much for joining me again for moderator week. So again, over the next 3 weeks, my 3 moderators will have 1 week each, Mo, then Newt, then Hamzat, and they will be able to choose every video topic for that week. Yesterday we had 6 fragrances that have me feeling myself, and today Mo chose 12 fragrances that basically, if I could choose one fragrance to wear every month of the year, what would I choose? And so I have 12 fragrances, technically 13, because December I couldn't choose, so I tied 2 of them. I'm cheating. But with that said, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Hit the like, show your brother some love, and then also comment below and let me know some of the fragrances you would choose for each month. You don't have to put all of them, but if you want to, go ahead. And then also, if you want my videos sooner, hit the notification bell. So we have a lot of fragrances to get into, and somebody complained last time that I took too long. So I'm going to get straight into the video here, starting with January. January is a cooler month. Obviously, it's winter. What is good in winter? You have your ambers, and if I had Grand Soir, it probably would be the January. But with that said, I probably would have tied it with this one. So again, Grand Soir, my bottle is on the way from Venba right now. I wish I would have had it before I knew this list. I'll probably put it in one of the other moderator lists, but I chose Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Tom Ford's Noir Extreme starts out spicy and woody, which is pretty much what the entire Parfum version is. The opening of this just extended. But this one, after about 3 to 5 minutes, it starts to get into this nice, beautiful, luxurious vanilla. It's very elegant. You haven't smelled the vanilla in this before. Mixed together with that spice woods and a little bit of a floral backbone. It is super nice. It is simplistic, semi-woody, but the vanilla is the main player in here. It is super nice. It eats through the cold weather, and it's great to wear in the snowy days. Very mass appealing, but also a personal enjoyment scent. So it does have that eclectic quality to it, but also at the same time, it's going to be something that pretty much anybody will like during the cold weather. It eats through the cold. It lasts 8 to 10 hours. Very nice. That's Tom Ford's Noir Extreme, which is what I would choose for January. February, I didn't know where to put this because you can wear this gourmand all year round, but obviously this is one of my favorite fragrances. I'm putting this at February because I feel like it does mesh the best in February, and I like to wear it during my anniversary and Valentine's Day. This is Most Wanted Eau de Parfum Intense, the original Most Wanted. Cardamom, toffee, and amberwood mixed together with a slight bit of bourbon vanilla, like the when that gets amped up in the Parfum. But this one is a great date night scent. It's an all-season gourmand. It has a freshness in there. Warm and spicy cardamom mixed together with that nice gourmand toffee and a little bit of vanilla mixed with that. And then you get this amber-like woodiness in the backbone that provides a little bit of a dense woodiness. It's a very nice fragrance. It has almost a little bit of ginger and aromatics in there as well. But for the most part, the 3-note breakdown does explain this fragrance. Warm and spicy, gourmand toffee, amberwood, a little bit of a base ambery tone with some woods. It's exactly what this brings. One of my favorite fragrances. It can be youthful, but also can be grown up. It can be worn with a suit, but it can also be worn dressed down. That's why I like this fragrance. I love my gourmands, and this is one of the best out there. That's my February. I also didn't know where to put this. This could have been in any of the months because it's super versatile. Night out fragrance, but during the cooler weather, you can wear it all day long. This is Yves Saint Laurent YSL Y Le Parfum. Y Le Parfum definitely go better in the cooler weather because of the fact that it has that nice addition of tonka in the ambery woods. But it still has, it's a little bit darker. It's not a dark fragrance by any means. It's just a little bit darker than the rest of the line. It still has that apple, but toned down from the EDP. It still has the rest of the line DNA, the aromatics, the clary sage, the lavender, that's still providing a nice little sweetness and aromatic tone to it, which provides that blue back tone. which makes this a blue fragrance. But the most that you notice in here is that nice apple, tonka, amberwood mixture, especially once you get to the dry down. Very, 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 very good fragrance. You obviously get a little bit of ginger in there as well from the line. But, I mean, it's fantastic. It's the most complimented fragrance on my channel. And if I'm not wearing this, it's either this or most wanted. But if I'm not wearing this, I'm wearing the EDT. If I'm wearing a blue, it's usually one of those two. Or like Kashi. That's like the three that I wear the most. But that's my January, February, March. Going into April. So the spring starts, and I want to pull out my green fragrances. What is my favorite green fragrance? You guys know. Imaginary author Saint Julep. This is going to be sweet mint with tangerine. You get a little bit of this sugary backtone, even though sugar cube is the imaginary note in it. It does smell sugary. It's that sweet mint, and then you get a little bit of a boozy bourbon on the background of it. But just picture kind of like a minty bourbon with like a couple sugar cubes in it, and then you put like an orange slice on the side of it. That's kind of what this smells like. Just it's not as strong of a bourbon. Like the bourbon's kind of like an undertone. It's more of this sweet mint. It's like a sugar cube mixed with a mint with a little bit of booze. Such a good fragrance. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Performance could be better, but honestly, I just respray it or spray it on clothes. Really, really good fragrance. Saint Julep is my April. That's the beginning of spring. Now we're in between spring and summer, just about there. I got this for my birthday, which is May 20th. So with that said, might as well put it in May. Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. It is a lemon cream pie in a bottle, semi-gourmand, but also has a freshness to it. Really can wear it all season round, but I found that the best is whenever you're in between the spring, those windy, cold days, and then the warmth. It's kind of like the best season for it because 60 to 70 degrees is really where this one shines the most. Again, I would like it to perform a little bit better like the Saint Julep, but it smells so good that I honestly don't give two craps. But with that said, that's Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now we're firmly getting our way into the warmer days, at least where I live. So we are now in June. My first ever fresh niche fragrance. The only fragrance I had before this was Plum Japonais and Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. This is Parfums de Marly Sedley. Parfums de Marly Sedley. It is a lemon aromatic, minty, like it's almost like a Sprite with extra lemon. That's kind of what this fragrance smells like. It has a nice woody nuance to it as you get further in. It's almost like ambroxany, but for the most part, this fragrance revolves around lemon, mint, aromatics, a lot of lavender. But it's almost like if you took a Sprite, added lavender, and then some like extra lemon. That's what this fragrance smells like. It is fantastic in the high heat. It is probably my favorite summer fragrance to wear as far as blue fragrances are concerned. There's no, as far as niche fragrances are concerned, it's this one or the one I'm about to say next. So that's Parfums de Marly Sedley, and it lasts about 6 to 7 hours. I would say closer to the 6 mark, but with that said, for a fresh fragrance, you're doing really good with that. Going into the next one, this is my favorite summer fragrance. I would have put this because I like to layer this with Set Sail St. Bart's. So my July fragrance, we're in the middle of summer, so I figured let's just do this one. This is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Eau Intense. If you mix this with Set Sail St. Bart's, it's like a tropical sparkling mojito. But this is going to be your blue seaside summer fragrance, aromatics, sea notes. It's marine, but also at the same time has that blue. It has the citruses, and then you get some woodiness, a little bit of amber woods as you get to the dry down. This fragrance is phenomenal. And you know what I just found out a few weeks ago is that this actually works very well in the cool weather. It's great in the summer, but my wife said, I asked her, pick out my fragrance today. It was 20 degrees outside. She's like, wear my favorite fragrance. This is her favorite fragrance. And I wore it, and it smelled really freaking good. I mean, I guess before I was in the fragrance community, I had only like 5 to 10 fragrances, and that's what I would wear, just like normal everyday fragrances. And this is good. I mean, it's a blue fragrance, so I'm just surprised because it's like a summer. It's activated in the heat. I wasn't sure how it would do in the cold, but it does really well. So my favorite designer hot weather fragrance is that. Again, activates in the heat. Going into the next one, I have two back-to-back from the same line, but we have July. This is August, so it's still really hot outside. Usually vacation time, so you're going to the beach. Creed's Millesime Imperial. I also could have went with Virgin Island water, which I also have right now on the way with my Grand Soir. So those are the two fragrances I just picked up. Millesime Imperial, so far at this point in time, is my favorite summer Creed. It is kind of like this salted melon accord. It is super nice, super unique, something that you don't see every day, smell every day. And you also have this like C notes in the background. You also have a little bit of this nice soft woods, like a blonde woods. But overall, this is this nice, unique salted melon. I love it. I love this fragrance. Some people are iffy on it. Some people hate the performance. I don't get any bad performance. I get 6 hours from this. The first 3 hours are the best, but the salted melon in this is just to die for, and it lasts for freaking almost the whole fragrance, that salted melon. And I say salted melon because it's not necessarily watermelon. I can't really pick out what kind of melon it is. I'm not like, I don't eat melon and stuff like that, but it doesn't smell exactly like a watermelon. It smells like a mix of like watermelon, cantaloupe mixed together with like a salty sea breeze. That's what this is. It's really freaking good. Really, really, really good. And it's great for the summer. So August, usually when you go to the beach, and that's a great one. Even though I'm going to the beach in February, so I guess I'll wear that too. So the next one, this is another Creed. And so now we're getting into September, where in some places it's starting to cool down a bit. This is the best temperature for that. It's almost like the spring, but later in the year. It's not quite fall yet. This is Creed's Aventus Cologne. Can wear this in any season. You know what's crazy is during the summer, I like to wear it by itself, but during the cooler months, I actually like to pair it with Baccarat Rouge 540. So this would definitely be a great fragrance to wear any spring or late summer time. So this is going to be a nice September fragrance. Aventus Cologne. It's that DNA, but it's freshened up. It's the Aventus DNA, freshened up, still has the birch and stuff like that. It has a little bit of like a tonka, musky, birchy dry down, obviously. But super mass appealing, super masculine. And then you also add that nice fresh citrus on top. It's better than the original Aventus, in my opinion. I've always said that. It's better than the original Aventus. My three favorites from the line are this, Millesime Imperial, and Virgin Island water, but I also have a few others that I need to try before I actually make the full decision on what my favorite Creeds are. But we'll get there at some point in time. Like Royal Oud and Spice and Woods and Supreme Vanilla or whatever it's called. Anyway, so now we're getting firmly into fall. What's my favorite fall fragrance and my wife's favorite fall fragrance? Either this or the next one. But this is Azzaro's Wanted by Night. It's discontinued. Get your ass out and get a backup bottle. If you like this stuff or even remotely a lot, $70. Splurge on it. It's not actually expensive. It came out and it was like $100. Most other fragrances are over that. Spend the $70. Get yourself a backup bottle. I just did and I'm happy. So this is fruity woody with a cinnamon overtone. For the whole fragrance, it's cinnamon, 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 cinnamon with a little bit of fruits and a little bit of woods, and it's just super mass appealing. It works great in any cool weather, but it's definitely a fall-centric fragrance. That is Azzaro's Wanted by Night. I don't care how long it's discontinued. I don't care if you can't find it anymore. I'm still putting it in every one of my videos for the fall because I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. That is for October. Now we're going into November. So this is my Thanksgiving Day fragrance, so I decided to put this one for November. Obviously, you guys know I love to wear this all fall through winter. It's good for any season. Some people think it's more of a winter fragrance, but I like to think it's more of a cold weather fragrance in general. Kilian Angel Share. Kilian Angel Share, that's definitely my November fragrance. It's a warm, boozy cinnamon bun drink. They can clone it 1,000 times, but they're still not going to get Angel Share correct. That's why if I ever run out of this, I'm buying another bottle and I'm buying the 100 milliliter because Kilian Angel Share is Kilian Angel Share. The clones don't smell bad, but they do not 100% get Kilian Angel Share, and they won't. And so that's why I need Kilian Angel Share in the bottle. You can duplicate, you can replicate, but you will never get this awesome bottle. So anyway, Kilian Angel Share. That's my November warm boozy cinnamon bun drink. And now we're getting into December, the last month of the year. We're in Christmas, so I'm going to add an extra present on top. Again, I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put here. The first one is one that you can wear, again, cool weather fragrance, but I find it best for November and December. This is Parfums de Marly Herod. Parfums de Marly Herod. It is a super nice moist tobacco fragrance. You get a little bit of this like honey-like backbone, some sweetness in the dry down like vanilla tonka, a little bit of woodiness, but for the most part, this is a nice spice, like unique spices like cinnamon and stuff like that mixed together with a nice moist tobacco. It's my favorite tobacco fragrance. I can't get it open. Oh my god, I love that stuff. It's so freaking good, so good. But again, I had to put this one on my list because it's one of my most worn fragrances. Spicebomb Infrared Eau de Toilette. Cinnamon and benzoin balm. It's the best one from the line in my opinion. Even though the Eau de Parfum came out, it's just like this with woods minus the tobacco. This one is still, I mean, it's like Christmas in a bottle. Absolutely love it. These are the two Christmas. I couldn't pick which one, so I decided to put them both because it was really hard to pick just these ones because I have so many fragrances I love. There's like 5 or 6 other fragrances just sitting on this table because I couldn't choose. Like I had this one sitting out because I was going to put it because it's Noir Ombre, Prada, L'Homme Intense. So you guys can consider that all on the list. Versace Santal Boisé, Strong With You Absolutely, Leighton. There's so many. So yeah. But let me know some of your favorites. That was my 12 months of the year, and which ones I would wear each month. So let me know some of yours, and again, I'll be back with another video. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.